House Republicans advance budget blueprint paving way for Trump-era tax cut revival. In a narrow 216 to 214 vote, the US House of Representatives on Wednesday approved a controversial budget framework that clears a procedural hurdle toward renewing former President Donald Trump's sweeping 217 tax cut. The decision, passed without Democratic support and facing internal Republican resistance, could set the stage for a significant reshaping of fiscal policy and deepen the country's debt trajectory. The vote took place late Wednesday in the House chamber on Capitol Hill, with Speaker Mike Johnson barely managing to unite his party's slim 220 to 213 majority. Despite efforts to finalize the vote a day earlier, intra-party dissent forced a delay until consensus could be reached. The budget resolution serves as a legislative scaffold of future tax legislation, giving Republicans and technical authority to circumvent Senate filibusters and pass tax cuts through the budget reconciliation process. While the current document offers few specific details, it sets in motion a plan to cut taxes by roughly $5 trillion over the next decade while simultaneously increasing federal debt by about $5.7 trillion. Notably, this plan also includes a minimum of $4 billion in spending cuts, a significant departure from the House's previously passed version, which proposed a $1.5 trillion reduction in expenditures. While Senate Republicans argue the figure represents a floor, not a ceiling, the modest cut has alienated hardline fiscal conservatives in the House who demanded deeper austerity. House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Republican leader John Thune lobbied vigorously to secure votes, reassuring skeptical lawmakers that more aggressive spending out cuts would be pursued in upcoming negotiation. "We'll certainly do everything we can to be as aggressive as possible," Thune said, indicating future efforts to rein in government expenditure. Republican Representative Frank Lucas of Oklahoma urged pragmatism over ideology. "I don't care how philosophically principled you are. If it never makes it to the president's desk, it's never going to become a law," he emphasized. Former President Donald Trump, who remains the GOP's ideological lodestar, celebrated the passage on social media. "Great news, the big, beautiful bill is coming along really well. Biggest tax cuts in USA history getting close," he posted. The vote also unfolded against a backdrop of economic turbulence intensified by Trump's tariff policy on imported goods, with economists warning of a potential downturn triggered by retaliatory trade measures. Concerns loom over declining tax revenue and widening deficits. With the budget resolution passed, Republicans now possess the procedural tools to draft and pass tax cut legislation later this year without needing Democratic support. However, the real political and economic battle lies ahead as lawmakers negotiate the specifics, weigh additional spending reduction, and comfort a looming debt ceiling crisis that could test the stability of the both domestic market and global financial system.